Hi, welcome to the Witch House. Pull up a chair, have a sit, and let's chat. And you guys, I got the sweetest thing as a Yule gift. I got the Modern Witch Tarot. Now, for those of you who know me, well, first of all, this was given to me by a very good friend, and she bought it for me right after we were together for Yule ritual. And it's so funny because those of you who know me, and she doesn't know this, but she's going to now. Those of you who know me know I was not really fond of this deck because it's modern, and modern is usually not my thing. I go for more dark or fantasy kind of artwork, but I'm also a firm believer in that everything happens for a reason. And so I got this deck because I was meant to have this deck. So I'm going to unbox it now because honestly, I have seen a couple of videos, half watched them. I have a friend who has this deck, and I kind of half-assed them through. So I really haven't done a thorough look at the cards. So now that I have the deck, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now, this is actually the third time I am going to make this video. I don't know what it is. The first time something went wrong with the video and it wouldn't upload. So then the second time I went to upload and it said my storage was full. And so I had to figure out what was going on with that. And when I went to re-upload the video after I finished it, it hadn't even saved it. So third time is a charm, guys. Third time is a charm. All right, so I've already taken the cellophane off and all of that. I like how, the box is like this and it's got two cutouts at the bottom, which make it, much easier to open. The inside of the box had this cardboard thing over the top and the sides. And I didn't like that at all. I thought that was a poor choice in packaging. So I already threw it out, of course. So here is the back. I'm going to read you what it says on the back here. It says, Modern Witch Tarot is a magical take on traditional tarot symbolism inspired by fashion and modern witches from every walk of life. Spark your imagination, seek your inner wisdom, and discover your true power. So I'm like, okay, all right. So I've got in here, and of course, I've already done this before, but let me get this out. So I like the fact that the book is actually a hardcover book. I thought that was a nice touch. It is 56 pages long, and it's got a lovely foreword in it, which I really appreciated. This is something I did not know about the deck that I really appreciated once I did this walkthrough, which is in the foreword it says, modern witchcraft has in many ways become a refuge for the disenfranchised. Tarot is a way to explore oneself as much as the world. For many people of color, LGBTQ plus people, and femme folks, it can be a way of retaking power. It can be a way of connecting with a part of themselves that they didn't even know they were cut off from, and of seeking answers to questions they were previously afraid to ask. I think that's awesome. I really do. I love that. Very much so. So I appreciated knowing that. That was something I didn't know originally about the deck. So the major arcana each have a page. They're black and white. And the minors have a fairly decent sized paragraph for each card, which I appreciate as well. And in the back, they have several different spreads. 4-power spread, the Cunning Path spread, and then this one, which is the Inner Wheel spread. That's the big one for the Wheel of the Year Sabbats. So I like that. So that is the little white book, which is not little, white. Or and I like the teal color too. I really like that. Okay, so let's get into the deck here. Did I get it out of order? Did I get it out of order? I might have. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Here we go again. All right, guys. We are just going to wing through this because I completely forgot that in the last video I did, I shuffled the cards and I pulled a card. So the deck is all out of order now. Shit. Oh, God. I can't win with this deck. I don't know. Maybe this deck does not want to be shown. I don't know. But what the hell? I'm going with it. I'm going with it. So here we go. I got the King of Swords first. And the Ace of Pentacles. We're going out of order, but I like it. All right. 3 of Wands. 4 of Wands. I very much appreciate that this has all different manner of people in it. I love this. The 5 of Wands. And, you know, sadly, that's almost like a true depiction because it looks like people fighting from different cultures. Which is sad in itself. 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. I love her outfit. She looks fierce. The 8 of Wands. That's not too bad. It's a motorcycle, so I'm good with that. The 2 of Pentacles. This is a very diverse deck, and I appreciate that. This is the 3 of Pentacles. However, the modernization kind of throws me off a little bit when you see like city buildings in the back. That kind of, you know, I don't know. You know, it throws me off a little bit. But the rest of the cards, I mean, that's a gorgeous Empress card. Just gorgeous. Even though it's modern. The 4 of Pentacles. See, I don't like the city buildings in the back. That's, you know, kind of, I don't know. I like the 5 of Pentacles, but I really don't think it depicts the desperation enough. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't hit me as hard as other 5 of Pentacles would. I think that's a beautiful card. And this is lovely. They're really beautiful. I love the coloration of the deck. The teal-like colors. And then reds and almost like mustardy yellow. Really nice. I don't know. I'm anxious to see how it's going to read for me, being that it is a very modern take. Although, you know, if I don't look at the background, if I just look at the people are modern. as well, but that doesn't seem to throw me off as much as some of the backgrounds do, like the emperor with the buildings, the city buildings in the back. You would think I would get into that because I'm a city girl. I live in the city, but I don't know. Very interesting. But I'm anxious to work with it, and you know, I got the deck for a reason. And so it obviously has something to tell me, maybe even something to show me that I have not given thought to before. So, the Hanged One. And I always love to do what Simon does with the Hanged card is turn it upside down. I'm going to shake now because I'm focusing. Turn it upside down and look at the face. What does the face tell you? You know, she looks pretty happy to just be, you know, resting and hanging around for a little while. So that's cool. Obviously, death comes for everyone. No one is safe. Temperance. I love that she's got the rainbow sweater. That's wonderful. This devil card had, you know, I haven't looked at it in the little white book, but it almost looks like, I don't know, with the ring, the marriage, is that the devil? You know, is marriage the devil, or is just same-sex marriage supposed to be portrayed as the devil? Which, you know, I'm gonna hold on a second, because now I'm curious. So I'm going in the book. And I want to see what the book says about the devil card, because that just kind of baffled me a little bit here. So let's see, what does it say? Unhealthy habits and desires can consume and control us. The devil has tempted and captured us with their false promises of wealth, power, and pleasure. The upside-down pentacle, symbol of dark magic, adorns their forehead. They raise one hand in an assurance of knowledge, and the other hand holds a torch pointing at the earth and all physical things. We are blind to our chains. The devil has so skillfully misled us into their intoxicating realm. Okay, I'm down. Money, sex, power, status, pleasure. You've become obsessed with superficial and fleeting desires, and it's led you down an unhealthy path. You might feel guilt and shame as you let these impulses control you, and you might hurt yourself or those around you through your selfishness. Face the hard truth. Take the steps necessary to break your change and seek help if you need to. Okay, so I'm wondering now if the ring is just a symbolization of wealth and money. Although that was not my first inclination when I saw it. So, interesting. But it holds the same, it holds the RWS meaning. It's just the depiction is a ring. Interesting. All right. This one also caught my attention because the Ten of Swords, and what is she holding? A cell phone. Yeah, I agree with that one very much. We have the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups, which I love. This is a beautiful illustration. We have the Page in all her wateriness. The Knight. Here is the Seven of Pentacles. And the 8. Again, very modern. The 9. And you know, all these cards have all the right elements in them. I mean, yeah, the 10 of Pentacles. And then we have the Page and the Knight. The Queen. The King. Yeah, this was an extra card. Everything is fine. And I just saw in the back of the book that this has, it can be, this can replace the 10 of Swords. A version of this card with a tagline was the first I drew for the deck. So this was the very first card she drew for the deck. So I thought that was, I liked it. So obviously I keep both of them in there. The Lovers, the Chariot. Yeah, the motorcycle just doesn't do it for me. The Strength card. I think the Hermit is okay. It's not one of my most favorite Hermit cards. Of course, we have the Ace of Swords. We have the 2 with the water. I did kind of like this. I like this 3 of Swords because of the way the blood drip is, and then the storm clouds, and you can see the rain or tears. Yeah, so I did like that. This card to me was pretty interesting, pretty powerful. I'm gonna go shaking again. All right, we got the 5, 6. I like this card. The 7. We have the Tower, which I thought was quite interesting considering she's been like impaled. We have the Star, which, you know, I like. The Moon card, I'm not so sure I'm very fond of the take on the Moon card. Yeah. The Sun. Okay, this, I gotta say, is a well done Sun card. Look at this child. That is a cute child, if I can stop shaking. Sorry, guys. That is an adorable child. This is not a creepy baby Sun card. So that's a bonus for this deck as far as I'm concerned. Of course, Judgment and the World, and then the Ace of Wands. I guess I didn't shuffle them very good, did I? Some of them. The 2 of Wands. Again, with the cell phone. I have a hard time with that. The 4 of Swords. The Queen of Cups is lovely. And the King of Cups. 5 of Swords. We have the 6, 7, 8, 9, Page, the Knight, the Queen, and then our Fool. And the last card, I loved this, was at the bottom of the deck, and it says, "You are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self." So, look at that. That is a great way to end a deck. So, yeah, I am excited to use this deck. It is thick as hell. The card stock is absolutely lovely. I mean, really. This is a very well made deck, and that is not lost on me. So I'm going to try, and I'm going to shuffle again, do a couple shuffles. You riffle shuffling with this, I don't know. This is pretty darn thick, and it's not. It doesn't seem to be very because it's so thick. I mean, the cards will bend, but trying to get them to work together like that and bend, yeah, you may have to work with this deck a bit. It is not so glossy that it's falls all over the place when you try to, overhand shuffle it. It overhand shuffles really very nicely. Yeah, so anxious to see. So let's see, deck. What kind of advice? What do you want to tell me? There we go. What do you want to say to me? Is there anything you want to tell me right out of the gate about yourself, or how we're going to work together, or yeah, tell me something about yourself. Let's try that. Okay. All right. So we're going to split this deck. And the card is, ta-da! Wow! The World. The World card. Wow, something tells me this deck is going to be an eye-opener for me. I want to see what the guidebook has to say about the World card. So. I love this. Okay, so the World card. The journey is over. Much like the Fool at the very beginning, we end this adventure with a dance full of pure joy. The World dancer is perfectly fulfilled and has unified body and mind, conscious and unconscious, and all the elements in perfect harmony. She is centered, enlightened, and bursting with self-love. She is a part of everything, and everything is a part of her. The wreath circles her with a zero and infinites. She is both everything and nothing all at once, and has become one with the world. Okay, wow, that's amazing. It says, success. Your hard work is paid off. You've passed the trials and overcome the obstacles. The journey might have been challenging. You might have had to fight and cry and feel all the feelings possible to get here, but you did it. Take the time to acknowledge what you've achieved and revel in your success and glory. In bold letters, you are full of magic and you are absolutely amazing. Okay, this deck has just spoke volumes to me. Volumes. I think this deck is going to take me further on my spiritual journey. I've been spending a lot of time in deep thought about where I started several years ago. Actually, where I started before my mother passed away, and how far and what has changed me since. And I think this card is a good indication that I have continued to work on myself and my spirituality and my place in this world. And although this particular journey is done, I'm going to start a new one with the coming year. So, wow. See, I told you, there's a reason for everything. And I'm so grateful to my friend for getting me this wonderful deck that I didn't want because it's obviously a deck I need. So, to her, mwah, thank you, my love. And to the rest of you guys, I send you much chakra love, and I will see you on the next one.